My favorite Phi Delt memories were the combination of booth and buggy right during Carnival and Build Week because you're out there at 3 o'clock in the morning building your booth with the guys and you're all like dead tired and kind of miserable. So you're like, okay, I gotta go, and you go to sleep, and then 3 hours later you're awake again, going out to buggy to go run up a hill, pushing someone in a tube, um, and it's the same people there, and like you're miserable then, you were miserable 3 hours ago, but for some reason it's just so much fun to be miserable with the people that you're sharing these experiences with, and those are some of my favorite memories from being in.
I would say that my favorite Phi Delt memory happens about twice a day, every weekday, when I get to sit at this long dining table with a bunch of my brothers. We get to eat amazing food prepared by our chef for lunch and dinner, and we just get to have great conversations, great food, and it's a great way to live, especially at college. So.
I would say one of my favorite experiences in Phi Delt has been participating in and leading Greek Sing for this past year. So, Greek Sing is an annual event that Greek Life puts on where typically fraternities and sororities pair up together and put on a musical at the end of the year. And so, for 3 nights a week, getting to just escape the stress of classes and go and dance horribly and sing off key with the guys was amazing. And then actually seeing the progress we made after a year's worth of rehearsal and actually putting on a really amazing musical was pretty amazing, seeing all the talent that we had. Even though we didn't get to perform this year, sadly, due to COVID, getting to share that experience with a bunch of our graduating seniors is something I will never forget.
One of my favorite things about Phi Delt is not knowing what you're going to be doing at any given time. Anytime you have a moment free, one brother could ask you to do something. You could end up hanging out with a group of that's as big as half of the brotherhood. It's really incredible to see all of the different things that we can get up to, be it hanging out or getting involved in some kind of community service project like a blood bank or a clothes drive or something like that. It's just really incredible how much I've had the opportunity to do, and all of the people from different walks of life that I've gotten the opportunity to know.
I think my favorite Phi Delt moment was boot season. It still blows my mind that we as a brotherhood are able to come together and build a small house within a week just for spring carnival. And it's a lot of work, but we also have a lot of fun. It's such a great bonding experience that you'll never get anywhere else but at CMU. Uh, 1 minute everyone's trying to hoist up this giant ceiling frame 10, 15 feet in the air, and the next minute we're all taking a dance break and doing the Macarena, or we're all getting up on that roof and chugging a Red Bull. Uh, it's such a great time. I remember this one time we finished building and leveling the foundation of the booth, and I had to go return the U-Haul, and it's 5 a.m. at this point. So I go with Manny and Sheppy to a gas station to fill up the U-Haul before we return it. Um, and Manny pulls up uh, into the gas station, but he doesn't notice this giant metal beam sticking out of the ground. And he turns the U-Haul, and the U-Haul just rides up on that metal beam, and the back wheel is now off the ground. So now we're at the gas station at 5 in the morning, and we got this giant truck stuck. So maybe after like 30 minutes of trying different things, we get the truck back on its four wheels and returned without any damage, luckily. But um, what an adventure. And that's definitely a moment I'll be smiling about in 10 years.
I think one of my favorite Phi Delt experiences is that we have these brotherhood retreats every semester, and so we'll go out to a cabin and sort of just get away from it all. It's really just a time that you don't really get a lot at CMU. Like I feel like CMU is it's always very just go go go, and you never really get a chance to sort of relax. But at these retreats, really cherish those moments because we sort of get an amazing opportunity to get away from it all, just hang out with your friends, sort of take it easy, be in the moment, and those are memories that I really cherish.
All right, so one of my favorite PDT moments happened near the end of the fall semester 2019. It was around in December, after finals were done. It was Austin's birthday, so it was late, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna go pass by and wish him a happy birthday. And I was hungry, so I was like, maybe it was food. So I went down to 329, all the way on Morwood, and I was there for a bit. They had some food, they had some cake. It was a lot of fun. And then it was really cold outside. And the crazy part is when I went to go leave with Tay, Ethan, and I forgot someone else was there. It was snowing so much. Like it was, I say that night probably, I don't know, like maybe like 6 inches of snow. And it was such a fun time because we just spent that whole time walking back to Mudge and back to the house just in a huge snowball fight. It was just a lot of fun, and I just remember like everyone was laughing, just like making snowballs, running up on each other with like the snowball and trying to hit the other person. Obviously, watching out for any cars and stuff like that. But it was just a lot of fun. I think that's one of my favorite moments that I had with PDT.
Although I would have to say my favorite moments in Phi Delt have actually been the little ones, the downright stupid but hilarious conversations and jokes that I've shared with brothers over the last few years. But if I have to pick one specific moment that's my favorite, I would say maybe Move On for Booth my freshman year. It was just awesome seeing everyone in the fraternity come together, and we were one of the biggest chapters on campus, so seeing everyone just come together to accomplish this huge task, moving all of our booth stuff that was partially built already onto the cut where it would be finally, seeing everyone just come all hands on deck and accomplish a task that none of us could do alone just reminded me that I was in something bigger than myself, something bigger than just me and the people in my Phi Kayak class even, and that was a really awesome moment.